So we're going to talk about the babies quick. I think the pictures have mostly been painted. You can extrapolate what you're going to see this summer for most of them. Some of them are still a little immature, but for the most part, we got some nice looking horses here. Some horses that are on their way back. One injury that we're obviously a little upset about. But for those of you out there that say, yeah, it's easy for Anthony to say, geez, I'm really sorry your horse is injured because you don't own any of them. I owned a significant stake in Johan, and he's done for 2019. So, Ailsun will school Tuesday. I'd like to see a mile in 2 minutes, 2-1 out of her, and then she'll be down to Ohio. She's going to start in the top tier. The Ohio Sire Stakes, I think very highly of this filly. I will be driving her next week. The reason I say I will be driving her is James wants to go there and drive 2 horses for the first leg. He knows spend that money very well. There's no problem there. And he'll probably drive maybe Globetrotting or... maybe Globetrotting. No, I'm driving Globetrotting tonight, so I'll go with Ailsun and Globetrotting. He'll go spend that money. And why do I always get one of these horses mixed up with one of these horses? I'm missing probably one of our best horses here. Spend that money. Anyway, it'll come to me. Ailsun. Now it's really annoying me. Well, here. That will take 1 second. Idiot. Compass Rose DC. Compass Rose DC. James, I don't go with her very often. James and Louis Philippe Bois have gone with her, and I believe James will probably go with her on the 3rd of July. So I'll go with Ailsun. Ailsun ready to go. Tuesday, she'll be off to the races. Anteros has been jogging back. He's not going to start training till probably August, maybe even September. But he is jogging, and the leg looks good. Now, this is all contingent on how that ultrasound goes whenever we decide to get him done. I would say, what's today? Let's say July 10th. We're going to get him ultrasounded. Arctic Force, look for, obviously, a step forward at Monticello, his next start. Had the 7-hole. Looked like he was on the left line a bit. Daniel Dubé said, take everything off him. We go to Monticello. So, we'll see in Monticello. Beach Boutique, her AST was high, 4,200. Certainly can't race with an AST that high. No indications of this. I talked to Mario 20 minutes before the race. He said she warmed up great. Yeah, going a mile and 30, you might not see it, but you certainly go see it trying to go a quarter in 28 seconds, let alone a mile and 55. Big problems there, but nothing that isn't fixable and treatable and manageable. So Beach Boutique will be back in a couple of weeks. Beach Bum BB, I thought, looked all right last night. You know, she needs to stop wrestling with me, leaving the gate and in the hole. She'll learn, though. She'll learn, and she's a fast filly. I was very happy, actually, happily surprised with what I saw last night from Beach Bum BB. She's going to be heading to Indiana. Bend Over, certainly heading to Ohio. Man, oh man, what kind of mile was that? 2-2, last half, 57-4. First over in the Parkway. Looked awesome. Bend Over showed me a little more than even I thought was possible. What do we got? Bottle of Reg racing tomorrow. Kind of an okay qualifier. I'm curious to see. My brother Mark's driving her tomorrow. I'm curious to see how she's going to do. I'm going to call Mark in a minute. It's funny, as soon as I said that, he texted me. We talk about twice a week, and he texted me right when he did that. That was weird. Bottle of Red is tomorrow. Brush Cut, same as Arctic Force, looking for an equipment change, and we'll see how they race next time at Monticello. Cabernet is back jogging, hasn't begun training yet, probably start training. I'm going to say her trajectory is very similar to Anteros, so we'll look to have Cabernet looked at after we start training her in a few weeks, I guess. Canadian Titans ready to go, look great in her qualifiers. Sylvain said night and day better. We did her knees with polyglycan and she looked fantastic. Capistrano I went with, I thought she looked tremendous. Really, really good looking filly. 27-3 on the end of it. Can't ask for much more than that. Just a beautiful little filly. Cheatin' Dixie. She struggles along. We trained her in 2.7. I'd like to come back in 2.4 with her this week. We'll see how her knees are. Every week, she's a day-by-day type horse. You just really have to. She's not going to be able to be trained down on a schedule. You're just going to have to be able to train her when you can train her and not when you can't. And she trained good the other day, I thought, but she's still got a long way to go. So, Cheatin' Dixie, Classic Cons coming back this week. Compass Rose DC's heading to Ohio after a schooler of 2 minutes, I would suspect, on Tuesday. What else do we got? Crazy Mission will be schooling also. He'll be heading to Ohio. Don't believe me, just watch not heading to Ohio. Man, oh man, did he look good. I'd like to see Kevin race him in, like, Kawartha. What would be on with Kawartha next Saturday? He's from Kawartha. He's from the Peterborough area. You know, we manhandled the maiden with with Emerald Miss last night. I'd like to. That was a maiden, I guess. Fillies. No, that was a straight maiden. I would like to see Don't Believe Me, Just Watch go there next week. I'll talk to Kevin about that. We'll have to see the timing of the stakes, but I think he's got time. I think that would be a perfect fit for that colt. It would be down there. What else? What else do we got? Emerald Miss. What can you say about her? Wow. Last 3 quarters, 124 and 2 a mile, 56 and 4 in her first start at Kawartha Downs. Very impressive filly. Very impressive mile. I turned her and Havana Unana out, not together, but turned them out in the field today and watched them run around and rip and tear and jump and squeal. Can't tell me horses don't like to win, because these two look like $1 million. It looked like they put on weight when they get home last night. They get their chests all puffed out. You know, looked like the school bullies. So very happy to see Emerald Miss and Havana Unana out in the field today. Enjoy My Life. She's not on the list. She's got to come back next week. Enjoying My Life. She's got to come back next week. Enjoying My Life. She's got to come back. She'll need another qualifier and a schooler. She's getting there. She was a little bit behind everybody else, but she had time off. So, right on track with her. Enduring Strength, he looked impressive yesterday. Really impressed with this colt. Going to be a fun summer in Ontario, I think, for Mario by the looks of this group. Fox Valley Shazam, she needs a qualifier this week, but looked great. Forged in Fire, he's going out to the field this week. Big boy, I just saw him in the barn. He looks like $1 million. Turned him out in the field for a couple of months. I'm hoping to get him out to Grimsby. Our buddy, one of our clients, and a friend of mine, Sean Brisebois, was trying to convince him to rope off. He's got I haven't seen it, but he told me he's got a beautiful area where the gentleman that owned the place before him had really nice grass planted there, and he talked about it a year ago, maybe fencing it off, but he said he's going to fence it off, and the second he gets it fenced off, Forged in Fire is going to take a look at that grass for us. So that's good. Frontier Cruise. Do I have him on the list? He's got to come back. What the hell is wrong with me? Another one I missed. Frontier Cruise. We're up to 13 now. Frontier Cruise got to come back. A few little shoe and change and an equipment change, and we'll bring Frontier Cruise back next week. A horse that won't be coming back is Fusspot. We're going to do something with her. You know, and I put it as simple as I could to our clients. Her attitude is going to dramatically hinder her ability to race, and she needs to leave. So Fusspot, I'm sorry. Here's a filly I touted all winter. Thought she was one of our best, but it just goes to show, if you don't have the attitude to be a racehorse, you're not going to be a racehorse. And Fusspot, unfortunately, has proven she doesn't want to be a racehorse right now. Might do somebody some good on a little track. A couple of people had asked about PEI. Thought she'd be a great horse for PEI, but Fusspot is not going to do the trick for us right now, I don't think. Giddy Up Max is. He looked great yesterday. Globetrotting's race tonight. Tune in. What am I saying? The race is going to be over by the time you see this video. Globetrotting's in tonight. Got to remember, she's a little spooky. Got to watch the pylons with her. Got to watch the horses. But our girl Globetrotting is in tonight. Harness AM looked fantastic last night, as did Havana Unana. Both first out of the gate. What I mean is first start, first winners. Danny came first over and won with Harness AM. I came second over, 3 wide down the backstretch, and won with Havana Unana. 59 and 3 for me, 2 minutes for Danny in Harness AM. Both fillies looked tremendous. Hometown Boys did his work, needs some work, needs to continue to work, but he'll get there. Let's see if this thing's going to overheat and I have to smash it. He'll get there. What else do we got? Gold Watch is coming back in. Harness AM, we talked about her, talked about that one. I'll Play It Alone's going to requalify this week. Obviously, very fast colt, but made a little miscue last time. We'll get that under control, and he'll race this, or qualify this week. Inland Beach qualified well, 59 last quarter and 28 and 2. Very happy there. Jailhouse Master, I'm going to get him into race somewhere this week. Johan, we talked about him. He's done for 2019. Got a little tear. His leg looks great, though. Looks great today, so that's good. Means it's going to heal quick. I'm very, very happy with that. Just For Me and You is racing tonight. Georgian Downs. Knockdown Dragouts already in New Jersey with Andrew Harris. He says he's going to qualify her Tuesday in Philadelphia. Libero Hanover's racing Thursday in Philadelphia. McPherson Thunder is going to requalify. He looked good on Saturday. Marzank Hanover's getting very, very close. Mario was very impressed, Kevin was very impressed with her training mile on the weekend. Let's see if we can get this to work. Kevin was very impressed with her training mile on the weekend. Miss Brampton Beast is going to need another qualifier. We'll see what cut her loose this week. She looked pretty good last week. I think she'll look even better this week. Miss Mischief Maker, a little flat. She's run out of time. I got to take her to the Stallion Series in Pennsylvania. I assume that big chunk of time that she missed when she was in her stall is what you're seeing now, this gap between what I know she can do and what she's doing. She's always been a Bearcat and always been a worker, so I assume that we can get through this together, her and I. Muscle Chrome needs another start. She looked good the other day. Sound, and she's coming. Muscle Chrome looked good. Nancy Allison, bit of a hothead. She's going to be a chore, her first start, isn't she? My goodness. But hopefully she'll get there also. Need your opinion. She's dialed in. She's ready to rock. Olympic Hopeful trained great yesterday. Angie said she's looking better every week. Olympic Overdue Mission popped a big pus pocket and quarter crack. That's cleaning up nicely. We'll school her on Tuesday. Then she'll be off to Ohio. Path of Totality will race in the Stallion Series Stakes a week from Monday in Pennsylvania, as will Really Blue Chip. She'll race this coming Wednesday. She drew the 6-hole in race 8, and she will debut her first lifetime start with a set of trotting hobbles on. What else do we got? Rooney Blue Chip's leaving Monday for New Jersey. I know I said to you he's not leaving. We'll take our time, and then I got thinking, where are we going to race him? He's going to have to trot in 59 no matter where we race him. So why wouldn't he go to the Meadowlands? So he's going to John Boutenchain on Monday morning. Rose Run Valiant will be heading down Wednesday after a sharp schooler on Tuesday, I'm sure. Rose Run Versatile will be heading down this week also. She qualified well, very well on Friday. Very happy with her. Horse that's not leaving Canada and could was Sebastian Ray. The owners of Sebastian Ray have foregone the Pennsylvania Sire Stakes. They've opted for hopefully, the Breeders' Crown, Champlain, Define the World, those type things here in Ontario. He's not going anywhere, so he's going to stay with Mario. Sometimes things happen. Another nice schooler last week. I'd like to see another one Tuesday, and then off to Ohio. Spend That Money's racing Wednesday night in Northfield. We talked about that. Spirit of Dio's leaving tomorrow. That qualifier might not have been mathematically pleasing for some people. Trust me when I tell you this is an extremely fast filly with a very bright future, and Spirit of Dio is heading to Andrew Harris on Monday morning. Sunshine and Shade's coming. I believe we're going to start jogging him Monday morning. He's had some time off, obviously, because he hurt himself. He looks good now. Susie K will be qualifying again, or schooling on Tuesday. The Amazing Sando. If you want to know about Sando, you can go back and look at the Saturday qualifying video. I reference him and talk about him, where his name came from, where he came from. He came from PEI. My uncle and my good friend own him. James says he's legit. So we'll see. See if he really is soon enough. Tiamo Hanover's qualifying this coming Friday. He looked great, or Saturday, I guess. He looked great this week. Sylvain did a great job with him schooling. Trafalgar, how good did she look underneath Louis Philippois? Looked absolutely awesome this week. She's going to go into the Golds, her first start. I guess she might have a tightener, I don't know. Timo Dazzle's going to re-qualify. Is she on the re-qualify list? Yep. Timo Dazzle's going to re-qualify. She looked good the other day. Going to cut her loose next week. Taimel Kazam is getting close. He'll probably go to Mohawk and train in 2.6, 2.7 this week. 2 weeks away. 2 for Taimel Kazam. Yours, if you wanted, is racing on Tuesday. We'll see how crazy he is and how James can get along with him. He's in to go Tuesday at Mohawk with Sebastian Yu. Where's Sebastian Yu? I think I jumped over Sebastian Yu. I apologize. Sebastian Yu was in to qualify. We took him out because he's racing on Tuesday. He's going to race on Tuesday and then right back in a week in Pennsylvania. My apologies. Yours, if you want it, same trajectory, except he's going to Ohio, not Pennsylvania. Utopian was kind of lackluster the other day. He's going to need a race. We might race him in the condition claim or his first start. Want to get an easy race for this guy. He might need another qualifier. We'll see how he looks this week. Watch Av will definitely need another qualifier. He's got that big, heavy gait. He was a couple of weeks behind everybody. 59 was a good enough mile for him. You can't ask for much more. Wiggle Delight was fantastic. I think we will come back once more with Wiggle Delight, though, although she was very, very good, and James was very, very happy with her. Willpower Fashion will school on Tuesday and right to the Stallion Series next week. He may qualify. Have to check the qualifying times for him. And then Zeb Sunshine on a similar trajectory as Taimel Kazam. He'll be ready in about 2 weeks' time, maybe 3. Looked really, really good training. Starting to sound up. Those feet were really bothering him, and they look much better now. So that's it. It's all your videos. They're all done now. They'll all be going to you. Big, big week coming up for you and me and everyone else. Wednesday, I'm in New York. Thursday, I'm back here. Friday I'm in New Jersey. Saturday I'm in Ohio. Sunday I might be back here, and then Pennsylvania, Ohio start Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm gone for about 10 days off and on, starting this week coming. So, it's been a great summer so far. Looks like we got some power to start with, and that's not even the half of it. These are some nice horses, but the big wheels are on their way soon. Obviously, Knockdown Dragout's going to requalify. Spirit of Dio's on her way to New Jersey, and an entire army of Ohio breds. Every Ohio bred that we have is qualified and ready to rock. Most of the Pennsylvania breds are. Both our New Jersey breds are. Mostly all of our New York breds are. Ontario's starting to look good. We got some power. Let's see what happens this summer. I'm ready to see what this summer has for the stable.ca. Won't be long now. We'll be talking about sale books again. My goodness. Anyway, tune into the webcast. Very, very important, the webcast on Wednesday. We're talking about a lot. There's a couple other topics I want to talk about. Maybe about later in the fall, what we're going to do to bridge the gap between our 2-year-olds coming 3 horses we have and that racehorse section that we don't have. Are we going to buy some racehorses to race here in Ontario? Who's going to have them? How are they going to race? I've talked to Carmen a little bit. I'm going to continue to talk to a few more people. What we're looking for right now is potentially having some horses to do some good in those months where our horses are resting and coming back. That was a big gap this year, a big mistake that I made. We're going to look to fill those gaps in. We're going to talk about that briefly at the webcast. A lot to talk about. We have 1 hour and only 1 hour. 1 hour and 1 minute. I have to go to Mohawk to drive Warrawee Ultra. So, hope you guys are having a great weekend. I am. I hope it continues tonight at Georgian Downs. We'll be talking very, very soon about all that is going on soon in the world of the stable. Take care.